MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship Series between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2024 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting. What do we need to know about these guys for the innings matchup on the road, Dero?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Anthony Rodriguez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
30.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging, chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike 1. Russo is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense, unless they're...
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Line up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, can we focus on something real quick? There's 3 of them out there. 3 gold gloves on the defensive side of the ball. That's just special right there. Look for some highlight reel plays in this one.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Everett Roberts.
First pitch on its way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Covington is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Vaccaro has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks perfect.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First things first, here's a throw over. First pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Lewis at second with 2 down. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Still no score.
Leading off for the Braves, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
In now, Sammy Vaccaro, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Vaccaro, the former Angel, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Ready with the 0-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. One-two pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Line drive to center field. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first down.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Brian Rivers.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Rivers. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Rolled strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You could work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch just like that one.
The set and the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. Into the box, Corey Seager. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
No strike.
And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Seager stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Russo is right there, 1 down.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Robert Kluka.
Standing in, Robert Kluka. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And now a pitch on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Drives it the other way to deep right. Blank racing back to the track. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, and was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Julio Sosa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 3-0 now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hit back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher, number 14, Max Stassi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box now, Matt Wisler, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, Benjamin Hunter, swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, William Blank, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes strike 2.
No balls.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Still 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball.
The
Every
left
hitter
field.
thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Sebastian Russo, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The set and the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The set and the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
3-0. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Kruka is up with it. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Anthony Rodriguez. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Anthony Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0. The 1-1 home. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Everett Roberts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a for him to start the home first. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Russo moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Striding in, Mookie Betts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th round pick back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-1. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Dylan Lewis, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Bounce towards the second baseman. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freeman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
1-0.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after.
And he lays off there. He's on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet. Their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Sammy Vaccaro. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball right down the line in left. Betts ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Rivers.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Rivers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls, 0 strikes.
Freeman, base runner at first with 1 out. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Covington. First pitch on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Not.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Max Stassi, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. He's set. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Matt Whistler.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Matt Whistler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward now, John Peterson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-1 is in there for the 2nd strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and grounds it to short. Hunter up the middle, on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
So digging in now, Robert Kluka. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. This ball will be chopped foul. No runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Behind 0-2 now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Dodgers down in order. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Braves, the shortstop, number 30.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Three balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in, William Blank, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short, hit hard. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Sebastian Russo.
Now in the box, Sebastian Russo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
One ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. 7th pitch of the at bat coming up. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
Dodgers, the catcher.
Stepping up now, Yasmani Grandal. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, Julio Sosa, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Grounded back up the middle. He's right there to second for 1. Now over to Freddie, and it's a double play.
The batter, the pitcher, Anthony.
Jason Kane will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Jason Kane.
Lays off 1-0. And the pitch. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Hunter is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. Julio Hernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Dodgers, number 34, Julio Hernandez.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. It was a walk in his last trip.
Freddie Freeman.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Ball three. 3-2 now. Sammy Vaccaro is on deck. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the sixth.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Ready for another shot now. Sammy Vaccaro, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Freeman gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that gets him on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in now, Brian Rivers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
None out. Runners at first and second. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
This is foul right side.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving. When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2-0 now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Three and 0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Peterson is there. Let's see if they try it.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Max Stassi.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now one more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
The pitcher, number 37.
At the plate, Matt Wisler. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
In now, Benjamin Hunter, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Rivers on second. Wisler on at first with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, William Blank 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all the time, just get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here it is. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Stepping in now, Sebastian Russo, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
3 runs already home here. A bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Atlanta leads it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Everett Roberts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The first baseman, Everett Roberts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's Mookie Betts as he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, blank. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Dylan Lewis.
At the plate, Dylan Lewis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, strike 1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Roberts stands at first with 1 out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for LA. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Tyler Thornburg.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman, already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Luka is under it. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Sammy Vaccaro. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Thornburg features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 1 out, nobody on. Three balls and a strike to the Braves left fielder.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the payoff pitch home. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Digging in and looking for more, Brian Rivers. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two and two count. Here it comes. On the ground to second base. This could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. The Braves go down quietly. But they lead it 3-0. Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 is off the plate, up and away.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The 2-0 on the way. Bounce to first. Freeman's got it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box, Robert Kluka. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Left side, but well fouled.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And 2-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 3-0. Mike Scioscia heading out to home plate now as it looks as though he'll be making the double switch here. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 63, Yimi Garcia. Now catching and batting 9.
So striding in, Kevin Covington. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Now at the plate, Max Stassi. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit at third. To his left, Luka. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 37, Matt Wisler.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Matt Wisler. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Into the box now, Benjamin Hunter, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now 1 hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
full count, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Luis Avilan enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Luis Avilan.
In now, William Blank, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Whistler rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and they lead now by 4.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead, and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Bureau, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in, 1-1. Hunter at second, Blank at first, 2 out in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Sosa sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Braves lead it 4-0. Leading off the inning, Julio Sosa, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 home. Weak grounder down the line at third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher, John Isaac.
So coming to the plate, Sean Isaac, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Lifted down the line in left. Vaccaro is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Everett Roberts.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Everett Roberts, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. One and one to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Dodgers down in order. They're down 4-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 0-2. Line to the right side. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Sammy Vaccaro, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is in off the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone. And that's over. 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Bryan Rivers.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Bryan Rivers. From the stretch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-1.
The 1-1 ties him up inside with a good fastball.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Brandon Briscoe gets the call
now
from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 9, Brandon Briscoe.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's popped up. Freeman in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Oh and 1. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
3 balls.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Dylan Lewis is on deck. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Full count. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Vaccaro. 1 away. Braves are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
First delivery to him on the way.
1 ball.
And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, blank. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Josh Peterson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Two and 1.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike, and he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
For nothing the score tonight. The Braves have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Matt Wisler gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game.